A female wolf was injured and struggled to crawl through the snow. A wolf cub heard the noise and ran out. The wolf glanced at her child and slowly closed her eyes. The little wolf did not understand death. It thought its mother was just sleeping. It stayed by its mother's side and waiting. It was not until they were covered in snow that the little wolf realized its mother had passed away. Without its mother's care, it was hungry and thirsty. Suddenly, it spotted a rabbit hanging from a tree. It was overjoyed, but the rabbit was too high for it to reach. Then it stepped into a trap and was hoisted up. A hunter came along, but instead of harming the wolf cub, he decided to train it as a working dog. The wolf no longer had to worry about food, but the rigorous daily training left it exhausted. Gradually, it grew into a strong hunting dog. That day, it followed a man up the mountain. When Jack saw it, he was about to go up and say hello, but the wolf suddenly ran away. Then a brown bear appeared behind Jack. Jack turned and ran away in fear. The brown bear pursued him relentlessly, so Jack had no choice but to hide under a pile of wood. But the hungry brown bear had no intention of giving up. It kept banging against the pile of wood. At that moment, the wolf reappeared. It charged forward, drawing the brown bear's attention. The brown bear also assumed a fighting stance, but facing such a fierce wolf, it had no guarantee of victory, so it had to retreat. After confirming that Jack was safe, the wolf left. A month later, Jack saw the wolf again in the arena. It was lying on the ground with serious injuries, and Jack took it away with a heavy heart. After Jack's careful care, the wolf recovered its health. However, it now strongly resisted human approach. Jack did not give up. After numerous attempts, the wolf finally lowered its guard toward Jack, and their bond grew stronger. But Jack's work here was complete, and he had to leave. The wolf seemed to sense the impending separation. Jack brought the wolf to the forest, untied the rope, and tried to release it, but the wolf refused to leave. Jack picked up a branch to drive it away, and it finally fled in panic. But Jack stopped in his tracks just before boarding the ship. He couldn't bear to leave the wolf behind, so he decided to stay. He returned to the log cabin where he had lived with the wolf, and the wolf was waiting there for Jack to return. Though it loved freedom, it wanted to stay by Jack's side even more.